Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode here on the Minecraft Progression Series, still in Minecraft 1.3.2. We're probably nearing the end of 1.3.2, to be honest with you. Maybe one or two more episodes left. Well, definitely more than one, because we are here in front of our ever-growing list of things that we want to get done in this world. And there are at least 3 that I'd like to get done before we update. So, and one that's not even on this list, as a matter of fact. So, we got a lot of work to do. Once again, as always, it's been a little while since I've recorded one of these episodes here. Same inventory as the end of the last episode because I've logged in. I've got a clear vision of what we're doing roughly, and yeah, got a lot of stuff to get started on here. Gonna get right into it. So, first thing, it's gone long enough. We need to get a Nether hub set up, but that's not what we're doing right now. I'm looking at the wrong one. I want to get a portal room set up in the swamp over here. So, we've been using the one at the village, way over there, to connect us to the jungle, that's way over there, and the end portal, it's way over there. And it's not that bad of a run, but it is a little farther than we'd like it. So we'd like to get a portal set up around the middle of the base, base being the swamp here. And we're gonna set up the hub around that, I think, and then we'll connect that out to all of our future projects. So, on comes the first hurdle we need to overcome. Where is the middle of the base? Well, we don't know, because we've got a lot more stuff that we need to build. Some of it here, some of it not. But that means that we need to start thinking about how we want to lay out the rest of this stuff. And the way that we can lay some of that stuff out is with pathways. So, we're going to try to attempt, those are the same word, we're going to start working on, good start, connecting some of the stuff that we've already built here. Obviously, we got this path here. I like this style of path. We did it out to the wheat farm over there and the sugarcane farm as well. Like it a lot, so this is the path we're going to be going with all throughout our base. And probably mix in more mossy stuff in the actual swamp areas. But we need to connect this. We've got the bad wheat farm over there to this. I think as kind of part of this, progression thing, I don't want to rebuild anything that I build in a prior version as part of it, but I want to rework this area and add a little bit onto this, which is another thing that I don't really want to do a whole lot, but I don't really like a lot of this, but we were working in dark times before we could do a whole lot of decorative stuff. So we might touch up that a little bit, and also this and this lake. We're probably going to put some more decoration on the outside here. And yeah, we're going to get some more pathways laid out. Need to work out where some other stuff's going to be. We want to connect our sign boards there. We had this path that we kind of started. I don't know if we're going to keep this exactly or not. Lay it out, connect to this path here with the animals and the wheat farm. And yeah, we're gonna start figuring out what the plan is. Come over here. We saw a creeper come out of here at the end of the last episode because I had just built over this at the end, and it was about that dark, probably about that dark in there actually. And this place is pretty lit up, so underground that is, so we get spawns with even a little bit of darkness nowadays, which is good and bad. Good for a future mob farm, bad for me trying to not get blown up. But yeah, we're gonna try to get more of these pathways going and start figuring out the skeleton of the rest of the base here, I think. So let's see how that goes in just a second. Okay, so we've got our first little bit of an update here, everybody. We've got this house here. We built that little, more of a lip up at the top of the building. Kind of hides that weird cross thing we had going. And it makes it, I think it's better. It makes it a little awkward. This whole building's just kind of awkward though. Before this was coming up another block. We've ripped that down. We're now on this little slope here. And we added this little awning kind of thing that looks alright, good enough, I think. And I think the plan is we're going to have the road come right past the entrance of this here. So you can go from the, well, not the road, the pathway, I suppose. You can come straight from the pathway down into the tunnel there. Wrapping around here, I built over the top of that little lake. All of the lakes that are right around here, we want to add more water, right? It's a swamp, and there's an area over there where I think I'm going to do water. So we want to have pockets of water, but the one that was right here is kind of awkward because, again, that path is going to need to connect over there somehow, and I don't know, we might bring the lake back smaller and raised. But we've done this little thing here, slab spruce with a stone button. I'm just going to do wood buttons. Wood buttons don't exist yet. Only stone, which is interesting. But yeah, I think it ended up looking alright. I was thinking about doing upside down stairs on the bottom of these, but then I thought it kind of looked a little too busy, maybe. Maybe we could do half slabs under as well. I have those to test that out. Yeah, we did that all the way around. The apples we'll get to in a minute. We did it all the way around. We're kind of blocking the windows, but I don't mind it. And I should actually do the lip on this side. I didn't really think about that. But up there is kind of flat, so that we should fix. Wrapped around to this side as well. You can see the lip. I think it looks better like this, and I think adding that in will help quite a bit. So let's come over here, I guess. I did not touch the path that was right here. We're going to get to that in a minute. But I did have this path right here end that's going to connect that way, and I think I'm going to curve it to meet that one, and where they connect, we're going to go out that way. And then we need to start building some more decorative stuff in between. So I have put up this little area here. I've added this additional tree that looks nice. I can't decide if I want to keep these cracks in. That's obviously not going to stay, but I haven't really decided what I want to do with those yet. Added in some soul sand and wart, obviously pretty recent because none of it has grown yet really. But added this little kind of gravel patch where we do our updates, and I've added a little ceiling. You might notice in this place, no torches right here in the middle. If we look at our block lighting there, BL and then the number, there is nothing below 7, so no mob should spawn here. Is that true? Is it 7 or 11? In the sunlight it's 11. I think it's 7. Oh gosh. I didn't look it up. I just went based off what I thought. I think it's 7. Anyway, there's some torches hidden up above and then some below in a couple places to help with the lighting. But then we've got this path that comes out over here and connects to the three-way trail that we had before. So one problem that I'm having, we'll get to the apples, is that this path feels kind of flat. So there's a couple ways that I've thought to fix that. Number one would be you just throw a slab in there. Issue number one is that right there you duck down. And also, I don't know if that looks any better. It kind of looks like a hole in the road until you get up on it. I'd rather just have a full block. Alternative number 1 is we do a stair every now and then, which you don't drop down, which is good. But I don't know. I don't know if I want the holes in the ground to be what gives us texture exactly. Which then leads my last idea to be quite bad. We do cauldrons, which honestly aren't that bad, but I don't think really fits the build here, and also you definitely can fall down in them. Okay, good. I thought that didn't break for a second. So I think the way we've been doing it, with doing bushes with lighting on the sides, might be our best bet as far as kinda enclosing the path, if that makes sense. And obviously there's gonna be more stuff added around here will hopefully give it some character as well. This area right here is where I'm thinking we might do like a big lake area, maybe some trees growing up out of it, some vegetation, lily pads, that sort of thing. I'm thinking maybe right here on that. And then we continue following this path up and around. I rescued a couple more sheep, but I think they were in the pen when I started the recording. We added this little path right here that we loop out and around and up the side, and we connect to our main path that we have built already. So that's just, you know, nothing too fancy, just a nice little loop up. And I think we could do a lake here that might be good. So then, let's grab a sleep real quick. That leads me to my next 2 things. I stand you up? I did. So if we are going to do it this way, I feel like this is kind of being overshadowed at this point. So I want to have something here, and maybe that is just we wrap the lake a little bit. And so you come out of here, and you have the lake, and you have your 2 options to pass through. And I don't know, maybe we do like a little wooden walkway out here to sit on the lake thing. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much. I'm just kind of vibing. But I don't want, I want the storage room to be important. You know, it's the first thing we really built over here. So I want it to be like visible, which kind of interferes with the overhanging leaves thing we're doing. But maybe if we, you know, knock down these trees and build custom trees in their place kind of strategically, we can have, you know, you're standing on this crossroads here and you get the nice view onto our tree over there. But I don't know. Thing number 2, I'm thinking that this right here, I know I just said I want the tree to kind of be a focal point. I'm thinking this right here might be our kind of center place. Obviously there's still quite a ways to go that way. And we've already built out around a little bit, but I'm thinking maybe we want to do the portal room up in front of it here, where we're here, we're talking, we turn around, big, you know, opulent portal room. I don't know what that looks like yet. I've been giving some thought to the Nether Hub. I haven't really thought about what I want to do with the portal itself. So, easy answer, if we had big portals, we do like we could always do a huge tree with like the portal. This has been overgrown by all this vegetation. I want it to be kind of eye-catching in the middle of the base, like straight out from us here. But I don't know. Maybe if you have any thoughts, you can let me know. But anyway, while working on all of that, I've been periodically breeding our cows here, and we have gotten to a pretty big pack here. I have killed 2 that got out of the pen, and I don't even know what I did with those because they're not in there. So, as you know, I've been eating apples for a little while now, which is alright, but not great. So we're gonna do our first slaughter here and hopefully be moved on to to steak for the foreseeable future. So let me be looting or fire aspect. I think looting will only affect the leather, but better than nothing. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna keep working on this pathing here, maybe start working on the portal room, and yeah, we'll see where that takes us. Okay, that last clip was recorded several weeks ago. Sorry about that. This video was delayed before, and it's even more delayed now because Baldur's Gate 3 came out, and you know how it is. Anyway, we have made a ton of progress here trying to hurry up and finish this video out. We got to start making some real progress here. So I've made pretty bold changes here in our area near our storage room and our center of base operations. We'll get to that in a second. We have changed the landscape here. Took out several trees, quite a few actually. There was a little lake here before, right there-ish, that we have now completely dug out around, and we've terraformed a little bit. A couple of these bushes weren't here as well. I was planning to have it go up that way, but I was struggling to make it make sense to go that way. Not make sense, I guess, but make it look good to go that way. So we've filled it out, and I think it looks all right. We've got some light hidden in the lake, and I think I'm gonna put some more stuff on the bottom of the water, like maybe decorate it with some more leaves so that those leaves don't look so clearly out of place, and also the lily pads above them. There's some work to be done here. We've also added in these pumpkins. These are not going to stay here. We just don't have a permanent pumpkin farm set up, and we needed pumpkins for under those lights because I flooded it before I put the lighting in because I didn't really know where the lights were going to be at the time. And also I think kind of gave me some inspiration. We'll probably have some random pumpkin plants out in the overground swamp area here. They kind of look cool. But then the other big thing that we've gotten done in the last couple of weeks, we have went ahead and added some more leaves to the other side of the path from what we had done before, and we added them connected to this other path that we built, which leads to our portal, which is kind of a simple little thing, not even fully grown yet, but just a basic little portal surrounded with leaves and wood, kind of like we split out the middle of the tree and put a portal in there, or maybe it appeared like that originally, who's to say? Not me. But yeah, I think it looks kind of good. I have not been a big believer in the wood fence being mixed in with the tree. Did it a couple times over there, but I didn't really like it. I like the way this turned out, and I mixed in some stairs and some slabs with this. Really like the way this looks. Kind of lot more detail. So I think I might add some more of those to some of these other trees that we've built to try to add some of this, because I really like the way this looks. But yeah, we've made some pretty big progress on the pathing here and stuff. But the real thing I wanted to get done this episode, we haven't even started on, and it requires us to go in here. So let's get the resources together for that and go work on that now. All right, here we are in the Nether, ready to get some work done. Come out to our jungle portal here. You might notice the kind of a weird place. Big cool lava waterfall thing. But a lot of open lava, which is what we're looking for. we are gonna get building out in the middle of that, and hopefully not the best spot for what we want to do, but it's the best spot that I've seen near stuff we've already done in the nether. I don't want to expand the nether too much if we can avoid it. So I'm thinking there, and we'll do some work. All right. I don't know if I have actually mentioned what we were doing here in the nether, but you could probably guess from the general vibe that we were working on a shifting floor gold farm here, which is not the most efficient way we could do this, probably. We could be doing a tripwire farm at this point, which would be cheaper on redstone, but more expensive on string, which is actually the rarer resource for us right now. Even though long term that's kind of nonsense. But yeah, we won't really be using this gold farm for too long anyway. I kind of just wanted to have it for the sake of having it. And I was planning on building up a couple layers. Also, obviously, it's not in a great spot. If you look around, obviously, well, there aren't many, I guess. They've all wandered since I've been here for a while. There are a lot of other places for pigmen to spawn. There's a couple. So, not a whole lot of them spawning here, but the idea would be we can destroy all these blocks or lava over them, slab over them, whatever. And then we could have really good efficient spawn rates here on this for gold, and we would stack a couple of these on top of each other. But we're having some issues. I thought this clock would work, but the timing on it isn't quite right. So I think I'm gonna have to try a different timer. The idea is you place a block, it powers up through the torch, and the piston will receive power from there. At the same time, it sends a pulse over to this little one pulse thing that shifts the floor by one, and it'll do the sides one at a time so that it shift back and forth. You'll see here it's activated by placing that block. The floor shifted, and then it's lighting up. But the clocks finish at the same time, and I haven't been able to get them to not sync up. Even when I change the timing on them, I can't. If I change the timing on one, then when it gets to the other one, it locks up on that side. So I don't. God damn it. This has been an issue while working on this. So a little frustrating there. But yeah, I can't get this to work, so I think I'm gonna try out a different timer and see how we get. Honestly, if I can't make it work, I'm kind of at the point where I might just leave it and come back. I mean, not even, maybe even not come back. Maybe just leave it how it is and rip this down at some point in the future. But I've invested like more time than I expected into this, and it's not working. So as slow as episodes are to be worked on right now, I'd kind of rather be making real progress on the base than messing with this redstone for something that we won't even use for that long. Okay. Also, the gas have been so annoying because we don't have anything to protect the redstone, and they can break it, but that's not the issue. I've gone over it a couple times. So yeah. I'm gonna try some other stuff, and we'll see how we do here. Okay, I ripped everything from the redstone out, and I consulted the YouTube geniuses, similar to Best Buy, and here we go. Turns out Zoomovoid's the guy to go to, because this definitely does work. We have our floors shifting on both layers now, so and also I didn't change up there, but works well enough. So now we can continue to stack these up and clear out this netherrack. Here's the design we went with in the end, by the way. Pretty straightforward stuff. I don't know. I was never much of a redstone guy, you know, but it works. We need to clean it up a lot, obviously, and also, as I've mentioned, it's kind of not really functioning at the moment. I was actually built a little test version down there that worked, and I brought that one up here to build. I was packing my stuff up because I got a little frustrated with working on this before I went to YouTube. This is cutting edge stuff. We're in 2012, man. Oh god. Oh no. Get me out of here. Feather falling. Ugh. Don't blow up my stuff. Okay. Whew. Yeah, we need to please don't blow up my redstone. It's a mess. I don't know that I'll ever get it rebuilt. Yeah, I think maybe we try to get one more small project done today, or maybe we put some more layers on that. I don't really know. I also need to rip all this out, obviously, so lots of stuff to do. Now that we've opened this up, I was very close to giving up, but now we got options, baby. So let's see. Ooh, look, it worked. We caught the first couple guys it dropped. That's sick. Don't fire at me. Fire at me. Do it. Don't you do it. Look at this. Gonna frame it and put it on the wall like my first dollar bill. You see that? No. Alright, this place is dangerous. Let's get out of here. So, what do you want to talk about? It has been quite a while since I recorded those last clips that you saw. And those clips, if you heard me talk about it earlier in this video, were recorded quite a while after the clips before that. And those clips were also quite a while after they should have been, based on the release that we've been trying to get for the progression series here. So, what happened? Well, I don't know. I haven't been feeling the single player. I was really into it for a while there, but I just haven't been making much progress. I guess I should pull this up. And yeah, busy with work, busy with all kinds of stuff, but it's not all bad, okay? So first things first, why am I not recording in the progression world? Well, easy come, easy go. This is our save file for progression 1.3.2. We click the play button here, and eventually this is going to crash. Now that's not an issue. This is the error we were getting a video or two ago that I couldn't figure out how to solve. The solution is I'm gonna have to full uninstall Minecraft, reinstall Minecraft. That's what happened over here with this. I'll need to uninstall this launcher and then recreate, and yeah, that'll correct this. So that's not a super big deal. I just haven't done it yet. Because don't know how into the Minecraft PvP you are, but Hoplite has come out in the many months since I've recorded and become the new hotness. So I don't want to reset yet because it'll just do this again when I play Hoplite next, which I believe quite soon. So yeah, this will be corrected because, important note here, this is not the end of the progression series. It's just, you know, we've obviously taken a pause in it. I have not lost interest. I have not put in very much time into the world since the last clip was recorded even. I just need it to strike me, I guess. And I think part of that is maybe updating the versions more frequently. I was aiming for 3 or 4 videos per version, but I don't know. It's just so slow in these early versions, and like it's cool to be back in those time, but like whenever I think about, oh, I should build this or I should build that, like, well, it'd be easier if I waited until hoppers were introduced. Well, it'd be easier if I waited until enchanting got good, which is, I think, a bad attitude to have when doing a kind of retroactive experience like this. So, with that being said, I haven't been super happy with the quality of the last couple, and that's also been hurting the mental a little bit. This episode was kind of all over the place, with just the gaps between recording stuff and, pretty much everything. The quality isn't where I want it to be. So, this is taking a back seat, but it's not done. We're not canceling, we're not done. We will come back to Prague eventually, but I just need to get this out of the way because starting next week, we've got some exciting news. For the next 5 weeks, I have videos completely played, recorded, voiceovers done, rendered, thumbnails made. They have not been uploaded yet, but I wanted to get this done first. The next 5 weeks, every Wednesday, we've got 5 weeks after this video, we've got videos recorded, ready to go. Now, these aren't Minecraft, so I don't know how you'll like it if you're a Minecraft head, but they are 100%ing a couple different Steam games, some indie stuff. Pretty fun time I had, and I hope you have fun watching it too. So I don't know, I'm hoping that with 6 weeks of stuff ready to go, it's not going to be possible for me to stay 100% ahead of it with 6 weeks of prep, because getting these videos together has taken me longer than 6 weeks. But I'm hoping that we can get 6 weeks out, and then maybe in the time that those 6 weeks are happening, we'll get 1 or 2 more done. I've started a bigger game, the biggest one that I've done that is in progress, and I've started a shorter game to probably be the 7th week as we get going. But yeah, that's the plan for right now. I know that's not, if you're somebody that's only interested in Minecraft or progression, that's not super enticing to you, but yeah, gotta go where the heart takes you. It's not, the quality isn't where I want it to be, and it's just, I want it to be more entertaining. You're spending your time watching it. I want you to be entertained by the product that's being created. So, with that being said, Prague is not canceled. It's not done. We will get back to it. It'll probably be intermixed with the 100%, and we're going to try to keep the 100% at every week, once a week, but, life's tough, man. Back in the day when I could stream for 11 hours a day and have, time left over, time in abundance, I should have been grinding more. Not grinding more, I guess. Grinding better, grinding smarter, because now I wish I had that kind of time. But that's the nature of life, I guess. But anyway, just final conclusion. This is not scary. I need to just reset my Minecraft. We've dealt with this already. Prague is not done. We'll be back at some point. And the next 5 weeks, we have videos ready to go. 100%. I just need to upload them and do the descriptions. That's all there is. That'll be done probably in this week. So the next 5 weeks will be good to go within the next couple days. So yeah. I hope you've enjoyed the rest of this video. Honestly, I remember what we did, but I don't really remember what I said. And I didn't have this plan at the point that I was recording that, because it was I talked about Baldur's Gate coming out in that, and that was months ago. Oh no. It's November 28th, the day before this is going to be released currently. So yeah, it's been a minute since those were worked on. But I hope you enjoyed this video for what it was, and I hope you enjoy all of the content that's going to be coming out soon. So, thanks for watching. Hope you check out the next one next week, and hope you have a wonderful day. See you!